Hello. Welcome to another video on how to back up your game saves or even switch out the saves if the game has Steam Cloud enabled. We will be using Supermarket Simulator as an example today because a few weeks back they enabled Steam Cloud and multiple saves are still not a thing in the game, so this should help you out. I made a video on this before, but it was before Steam Cloud was added, and I was hoping to make another video that is more clear and easier to understand. The first thing you want to do is you're going to want to open up your file explorer, and then you're going to want to go ahead and find a place to create a folder for your backup saves. Just go ahead and right click in new folder wherever you want to place it. You can do this on the desktop as well, but I recommend a drive where you know where it's located and to keep your desktop nice and clean. But you're going to want to go ahead and rename the file to something you can remember. So Supermarket Sim Backup is a good name. I'm going to go ahead and name it Supermarket Sim Backup just because I already have a backup folder. And then there you go, you have your file folder created. Next thing you're going to want to do is find where the save is located for your game. You're going to want to type in Windows R. Then you're going to want to type %appdata and click enter or click OK. Once you are here at the very top of the file explorer, you will see a search bar with different directories. You're going to want to click app data exactly where my mouse is located. I'm using window capture so you can't see it. And then if you can't see any folders here and whatnot, what you're going to want to do is you're actually going to want to click on a view in the same window at the top. And you're going to want to go ahead and click show and then click on show hidden items. And then you should be able to see any folders that were recently hidden and not there. Then you're going to want to go ahead and click on a local low. Scroll all the way down and find Nocta Games. Local low is where most of your games will be saving their local files if you want to back up any other games as well. So go ahead and click on Nocta Games. Go ahead and click on the Supermarket Simulator, and here are your saves. A very quick tip though is you can actually go back to local low, right click on it and pin it to your quick access so you can get to it a lot quicker. As you can see, mine is already pinned. Or if you want, you can go ahead and do that with Supermarket Simulator if you want to just get to this game a lot quicker for its saves, and that's something I have right over here as well. So that's just something, if you don't want to type in %appdata every time, just saves you a few steps. But here are the saves. What you're going to want to do is copy your latest file. Mine would be right here, as you can see, at 2:03 p.m. on the 26th. Go ahead and copy that. You're going to want to go back to your backup folder, and you're just going to want to go ahead and paste it within that folder, and now your game is backed up. Now, even if a game has Steam Cloud support enabled and you never disable it, I do highly recommend just backing them up anyways, because even with Supermarket Sim, it only does like the most last 5 to 8 or 10 recent files, and they constantly overwrite each other every time you save. So it's a good idea to back it up in case like you mess something up, or you're going to mess with the files, or say there's an update that breaks the game, you have a file to go back to with everything that was unbroken. So now what if you want to create a new game or even back or switch out a game save and whatnot? Say if you have someone in your household that wants to play as well, but you don't want them to ruin your save, or you just want to create a new save just to try things from scratch a little bit differently. I'm going to show you my main save right now that we just backed up and what it looks like. If you haven't seen any of my series, this is what my main save looks like. Now, in order to switch out the save or create a new game without Steam syncing the cloud saves into that folder, you're going to need to turn Steam Cloud support off. So here is a Steam open up. You're going to want to go to your library. You're going to want to click home, and then you're going to want to go to Supermarket Simulator, right click on it and click properties. Once properties is opened up, you're going to want to turn this off for Steam Cloud just so you can switch out saves if you want to. Again, before you do any of this, make sure you follow that very first few steps and back up your game saves. I cannot stress that enough, so you do not lose any progress. So now with Steam Cloud support turned off, you could just load up the game, start a new game, it'll create a new save, and then you just go back up that save and you can rename it whatever you want. You can say, put in a folder that says fresh save, or name it for somebody that wants to play within your household and whatnot, and you could just do that, go and create a new game. Now what if you want to switch out those saves? I'm going to be showing you that right now. So I have old saves right here, as you can see, for my main backup folder. I have one from April 9th that I will be using all the way up here. I don't back up my saves enough. I probably should, but I have them like throughout the month, which is fine by me. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this save from April 9th of this month, and I'm going to go back to my save folder under Nocta Games, and we're going to delete all these saves within here. Once those saves are deleted, you're just going to go ahead and paste your file within there, for the new save. Or if you wanted to create a new game, all you had to do is just load up the game, click new game, and you should be good to go. Now I loaded the game back up with my April 9th save being the only one in there with Steam Cloud support turned off. Clicking continue, and this should just load my save up without having any of the other saves being loaded in. And yes, it does. Look at this messy store from almost a month ago or 3 weeks ago. And this is pretty much how you do. You just got to turn Steam Cloud support off and start a new game, or switch out another save if you would like from the backups. Now I'm just going to show you something real quick. As you can see, that is the only save within that folder right now because of me turning Steam Cloud support off. Now if I go back in Steam and I go ahead and right click on Supermarket Simulator once again, and I go to properties and turn that back on. You can't see it because the window is not working for some reason on my end, but I turn Steam Cloud back on. Now if you click on Steam, it says it's auto sync. It'll sync up when you load up the game, but you can just go ahead and click on this, and then there's a little window will pop up saying unable to sync. Just click on retry sync, and you should be good to go. I clicked on retry sync, and now syncing is up to date. Now we're going to close this, and as you can see, it synced back those last few files back into the folder, so you have those back other files again inside the save folder. But as you can see, even with the one from April 9th being in there, it will grab the save file from the most recent date whenever you load up the game, so it will be my perfect full store that will be loaded in once again. One more quick way and one more tip if you want to find your saves and backups from Steam Cloud. This is something I recently learned from looking up from the Steam community. Is there is a site, a remote storage site, which will be linked in the pinned comments down below and the description, and you can scroll down, find your Supermarket Simulator on that page, click show files, and then it'll show you like most recent 5 to 10, however many it saves. And you can even download a most recent file from that from one of your most recent saves that it has overwritten. I really hope this was easier to understand, and if you're lost at all, be sure to leave a comment. Now as a quick recap, always back up your saves before you mess with anything save wise, and even if Steam Cloud is enabled, just so you have a backup in case the developer makes an update that breaks the game in some way, so you have a older save that is fully functional and not broken to go back to. What you want to do is go to %app data, local low, find Dr. Game, Supermarket Simulator, copy and paste that file into a random folder. If you want to go back to that older save in the backup, just turn off Steam Cloud support and go ahead and copy that file in your backup folder back into the main folder, and you should be good to go. This is also useful if you want to have multiple saves for yourself, or if you have somebody else in the household or a friend that wants to play on the same system, have their own save, but you don't want them to mess up your save. If that makes any sense, I kind of rambled a little bit. I'm just trying to make everything as clear as possible. I do apologize if any of this does sound confusing. If you want, you can just wait. It'll hopefully be in one of the future updates. That's what I'm hoping for. I think there's actually a mod on Nexus that does it, but I know a lot of people don't like mods. So this is your main workaround for now. Like I said, if you had any questions, let me know down below. Check out the pinned comment to find your remote storage, and join the Discord in the description, because I'm really trying to grow a great community with you guys. And that's it for today. I hope to help out somebody out there. So until next time, remember to change that world one smile at a time. You never know whose life you can save or change. And as always, I can't wait to see you guys in the next live stream and or video. Love you guys. Again, thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate you guys more than anything in the world, especially if you made it this far into the video. Up over here, we got your most recommended video just for you. Down over here, make sure you subscribe and come back for more. As always, I can't wait to see you in the next video, and I look forward to reading your comments. Love you guys.